Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Combined 11s, Tottenham versus Chelsea. We're live for the next hour or so. Remember, at 6 p.m., that Liverpool show is on, hosted by the Coppish star Callum. So make sure you're tuning into that as well. All live on the Football Terrace. Can't wait to do this. You know the rules when it comes to this. Get your super chats ready. Get your players in. Big up your Chelsea fans, by the way. Chelsea fans destroy everybody at this. They are the best on the platform at this. It's going to be an amazing show. We're going to do these combined 11s. Going to get Jem on, David. We've got Lily White herself, Eleanor. Anita's on her way, just finishing up a meeting. And teams like Brighton. Mel's coming on. Probably the most viral Tottenham star at the moment. When a football club quotes you in a tweet after a great victory, absolutely amazing. Teams like Brighton. So we're going to be doing that. You need to hit the like button, subscribe to the Football Terrace, click on the bell notification button as well. Sign up. Go in the link to the description below as well. Sign up to the Discord server. Check out Manscaped, our sponsors. 20% discount off your ball cream, your razor blades, your colognes, your little trimmers to keep your kiwis nice and bald. Do you get what I'm saying? Get that done right about now. And we're going to delve into it. The Spurs lot haven't arrived yet. I have no idea where the Spurs fans are, to be absolutely honest with you. So they're not here right now. So we're going to see here what happens. But we've got David with us. We've got Jem with us. Boys, how you doing?
Not bad. Ready to rumble, as they say. Let's go.
So far, the Spurs lot haven't arrived. Do you think there's a bit of fear ahead of tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I'd be scared if I was him and I had Fraud Dyer at the back.
Are you confident, though, with Tuchel tonight? I know we did the preview last night, but are you really confident going into this game? Or is there a little bit of, I don't want to get too ahead of myself in case I end up, in case Chelsea end up in case Tottenham end up quote tweeting me?
Go on, David.
I'm not worried. No, I'm again, I don't think we're going to smash them, but I think we will beat them. 2-1. I've said 2-1. I'll go with that. But again, we only let Burnley have one shot at our goal, and Burnley are no mugs. So, and Spurs are going to sit back, but they won't sit as deep as Wolves and Burnley. We should be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. I've already picked a base team. And when the others arrive, when they get here, this is the base team we're going to be working from. Hugo Lloris in goal. Reece James and Reguilon on the fullbacks, centre-backs of Toby and Silva, a midfield double pivot of midfield double pivot of Højbjerg and Kante, and then a front three of Ziyech, Kane and Son. And what I've realised is I am a player short in that as well. We also need a number 10 to be thrown in there. So, of course, I'm going to throw the best number 10 available in and put Mason Mount into the middle there as a number 10 as well. Yes. That's kind of what I've picked, but this is the base. So just for the viewers to know, this is a base team. This doesn't actually going to stay that I'm not picking a team. The Chelsea and the Spurs fans are. Lady Eleanor is with us now. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. You eventually got your computer to turn on.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm still here. I just got to put my light on.
You're mad.
It's because I've got to run away. I'll be 1 second.
She does look like Casper, didn't she? Let me know.
That's why I need to put the light on.
Let's just wait. Hang on, I'm just going to put it in big. Just wait for the light to go on, everyone. Let's see if there's any difference. Same.
Is that all right?
No.
That's going to take ages.
Absolutely the same. So as I said, peeps, this is the base team as it is right now. We've still got Mel and Anita to join us in a little bit. Without further ado, we've got a little super chat here from Double S who says Eleanor there with lots of...
You watched my show yesterday. Thanks.
Oh, look at that. Nice little super chat there. Happy to see you on again. We're going to start with goalkeepers, and I'm going to start with ladies. Hang on, Mel's here now as well. I'll wait for this to we'll get Mel in. There we go. How are you, Mel?
Hello, I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah. All good. How are you recovering after your quote tweet from Brighton?
Not very good. No, joking.
Goodness, that's peak. I'll be quite proud of that. That'd be going straight in my CV. 10%.
Yeah, 100%.
I felt quite honoured, to be honest. I think I want royalties. But
yeah, there we go. Absolutely. So we're doing the combined 11. I put a bit of a base team in to be negotiated in and out. We're going to start with the goalkeepers. We all know how combined 11 works. I'm going to start with the Tottenham contingent here. and go to Eleanor and Mel first on this. Hugo Lloris over Kepa or Mendy? That's a no-brainer, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going for Lloris. I'm quite stubborn on that one.
Cool.
There's no debate in that, I think.
No, I agree. David's face suggests.
No, do you know what? Let me add a disclaimer with Mendy in particular. I'm a fan of Mendy. I think he's a good goalkeeper. However, I just don't think he's been tested enough. You know, I don't think I've seen much of him or enough to warrant him going in there. Whereas I think Lloris has been quite a key player for us. I mean, before our little drop off, but yeah, I do rate Mendy, but I've got to go with Lloris.
Yeah, agreed.
David?
I mean, he's not great, is he? Like, he's dropped off significantly from where he was, but I'd have him just over Mendy. Only just.
Yeah, I hear that. How about yourself? See, Jem, you're sort of, yeah, you're kind of half agreeing with the Tottenham fans. Like, Lloris is better than Mendy, isn't he?
Yeah. Like this much, like this little bit much. Like for me, you guys need a new goalie. He's getting old. Yes,
yeah,
he
he's
is
getting
top
old, but
goalie.
right now,
But he's made so many mistakes as well for you guys in the past that you can't condone as well. So I get what you're saying, Mel, about Mendy and that he's not really that proven. So yeah, okay, maybe just that much. I agree, just that much.
Just that little bit there. I just realised I had somebody. I think I had Doherty in the midfield, not Højbjerg, because as you know, all white men look the same. So sorry, I picked the wrong one. Simple as that. I can drop that. I'm allowed. That's allowed. That is allowed. I can say that because do you know what I mean? It's true. I am. We're going to go to defenders next, and I think Lloris is in. No one in the comments is disagreeing with Hugo Lloris. Fullbacks. We're going to start with the left back position. Reguilon's in there right now. Chelsea boys. I mean, who are you going to pick, Chilwell or Alonso? Because even your manager don't know.
Emerson.
I'm picking Chilwell. I'm sorry. Chilwell's been one of the best left backs this season, like comfortably as well. Like, I think he's fantastic. The only thing is,
form or like because who's fit? Because Reguilon should be in there if we're not using players that are fit.
Yeah, he's on form this season.
Yeah, but like because Reguilon can't play.
Yeah, that's fine. On form this season.
Okay, Reguilon should be in there.
Chilwell for me. It's got to be Chilwell, man. Look at what he was doing for us at the beginning of the season, contributing to goals.
Come on, man. I don't need to explain. Reguilon should be in there. Like, it's easy. Like,
why though? Delve into that for me.
Because he's been brilliant. He's literally shown why Real Madrid want that buyback clause. Like, his pace is unreal. He's transformed that left-hand side. If you look at, I mean, I'm talking about Tottenham in specifics, but if you're talking about Tottenham, he's transformed our team just on that left-hand side alone. He plays wing-back. He can play as a left-back. I think he's just been better than Chilwell overall.
That's not hard to do when Ben Davies is your competition, though, is it?
Yeah, I get that. I do get that. But I think Reguilon's showing his class as well.
Yeah, but Chilwell's got more goals and more assists.
You guys are going to debate this out. So let me just do this. I'm going to make the deciding factor as I'm not a fan of either club. So Dave, what's your argument for Chilwell over Reguilon?
I'm saying Chilwell has more goals and more assists. First of all, the main thing about Reguilon that I've been hearing, because we wanted to sign him as well, is he's a great attacking fullback. That's the main thing. And attacking-wise, Chilwell is outstripping him in the Premier League right now. I'm looking at the goals, and he's been, I think overall, like, I'd have him just slightly over again. It's not a massive gap. I mean, the only thing that Reguilon has over Chilwell, he's conceded 2 less goals. But that's about it, really. And half of those, and most of our goals conceded were under an awful manager. So, yeah.
And he was the most informed fullback in the league at the beginning of the season as well. Let's be serious. He was... You know, people were saying
that. He had just come to the Premier League.
What you saying, Mel?
To me, I think it's a bit of a toss-up. I do want to put the case forward for Reguilon, especially in regards to, you know, his importance in our team and what he's brought to it. I was surprised by Chilwell because I didn't actually expect him to gel and adapt as quick as he did, because I think he had a poor season or not great season just before Chelsea signed him. But I do think he is great, as you said, stats-wise. It's a toss-up for me. I won't be mad if Chilwell got in there, but yeah.
Okay. So based on that, as I always find, if somebody can almost half concedes, I'll put Chilwell in there over Reguilon. Of course, the viewers can get their super chats in, create a book, and bid and put in whoever they want into that position as long as they play there. Would we all be in agreement with Reece James? Would anybody disagree with Reece James being in there?
No.
Yeah, Doherty.
You can't disagree with that. He's been one of the best right backs this season.
No doubt about it. Okay, cool. So we move to centre backs here. I mean, I'll put Toby and Silva in there. I want to go to the Chelsea boys first of all. Who would be your pairing? Who would you pick to play together in that central defensive roles?
Thiago Silva's got to be in there. There's no debate about that. The guy has just been colossal since he came over from PSG. He's completely changed us in terms of how strong we are at the back, and he makes the players around him better as well. So I think Thiago Silva is a definite. With the other place, again, I just think it's a toss-up. For me, it's between Zuma and Toby. Don't even mention Eric Dyer. If you say Eric Dyer, not going to be.
I'm not saying Eric Dyer. I'm definitely not saying Eric Dyer.
I mean, yeah. I mean, would Mel and Eleanor, would you both agree that Thiago Silva needs to be in there?
I think, yeah, Thiago and Toby, that would be my partnership there.
Cool. Then we'll stick with that. I mean, this is going quite well so far. This is going quite well.
I'm a little bit annoyed that Toby's even getting in there because he's annoyed me as well this season. So
why is Toby in there?
Because he's been great, like generally, like he's been great this season and stuff, like overall, but he's making such bad mistakes that I just feel like our whole defense is just not good enough to even compete with anyone else's defense, in my opinion. I just think that our defense is that bad that it just doesn't compete.
I do agree. I don't think Toby is a shadow of the player he was, but I do still feel like he has been key for what our defense has been capable of. But yeah.
Can I also just say as well, Zuma is our second highest goal scorer in the Premier League at the moment as well, with 4 goals. He's joint
with Werner, but yeah, he's joint with Werner.
Yeah, but he's that should push it. If we're basing it on form,
you see,
surely.
No, you see, for me, I think Zuma's great, but I'd have Toby in there simply because when Toby's not in there, they draw against Fulham. So I would. I really rate Toby. I think Toby's a really good centre back. I mean, he's not as great as he used to be when he was next to Jan Vertonghen, but I still have him in there.
Fair enough.
Well,
I'm just annoyed with him. That's all.
Yeah, you're annoyed at a lot of things, Chelsea, Tottenham based, aren't you? I always see that. We've had our first super chat placing a player into this team. We'll wait until we've finalised ours first, and then we'll start making these movements. You remember how it works on here? Somebody puts a player in, say, for £2. It will cost you at least £2 plus a penny to remove them. We create a book here. It's a good bit of fun. I know the viewers love getting involved in relation to that. We'll move on to the midfield then. Now, this could be a little more contentious. I've gone for a 4-2-3-1. So although it looks like 4-3-3 on the screen, I've gone for 2 holding players and then kind of a number 10 in this. My 3 that I put in were Kante, Højbjerg, and Mason Mount. I will start off with Tottenham on this. What you saying? What you saying, Eleanor and Mel?
If Ndombele's not in there, I can only hope.
I was just about to say that.
I can only hope he's in the 10 role, because if not, Ndombele's got to be there.
Yeah.
So really? who would come out of the double pivot, Kante or Højbjerg?
I think Kante plays better in a pivot, but this season I don't know. No, I'm backing Højbjerg for this because he's been so key for us. He's been central for everything we have done, even when we had that period where we was at the top of the table, which was very short-lived. But I've got to put Højbjerg there. Yeah.
I hear you on that. How about yourself, Eleanor? I mean, would you pick Højbjerg and Ndombele as the double pivot?
Ndombele's definitely got to go in there. So, and I think, like Mel said, Højbjerg has definitely changed our team. Without him, can you imagine the amount of goals we would be leaking, considering? Like, we would be leaking so many goals, like, because he just has transformed that team. Like, even though we still are messing up in defence, he's just tidying up so much that obviously you can't do it all the time. But overall, he's doing so much. He's doing so much. I just think Højbjerg needs to be in there. And I think that, I think we need to put Højbjerg and Ndombele in personally.
So I've made that change. I've taken Kante out based on what you both said. Chelsea boys, a double pivot of Højbjerg and Ndombele. Would they both be in your team?
I'm sorry. What is Mason Mount doing in there? Get him out. Get him out. This is ridiculous. You're telling me you're dropping Kante for Mason
silly.
Mount. Get him out. Put Ndombele at
Hang on, no, David. I'm not meant to be in the debate here, but Mason Mount right now, as a base formation, is playing in the 10 role. Kante can't play in the 10 role. So you can't do that.
Shift Ndombele further forward. I'd rather him there. No. Mason's got to go.
No,
I'm sorry, I'm not having this. I'm not having this.
Mason Mount. Kante, Højbjerg, Mason Mount.
Mason Mount can't even play 10. He played 10 last year and he was dead for half the season.
What are you talking about? He's been playing further up the pitch already. Stop with your agenda, bro. We don't want to hear about your agenda all the time. Leave it there.
He was playing attacking 8s with Frank Lampard. Did you not hear the training video? Nah. He's not a 10. Get him out of there. If we want a 10,
don't you start.
Put Havertz in there. If I can't put Ndombele, I'd rather have Havertz in there.
It's on form, David. It's on form. You've done.
I don't care.
You know what's mad about that, David, your hatred. By the way, I like the fact you've got a light in front of you now. It looks much better. You should just turn the one off behind you at the same time, and it'd be perfect. That could be the combination. I can't believe we were talking about the double pivot, and you've ignored that pretty much just to straight away talk about Mount. Your disdain for Mason Mount is
no. I'm saying, move Ndombele into 10 because he can do that, and then drop Mason for Kante. How have we made a midfield of Kante, Højbjerg, and Ndombele, and Mason Mount's getting in there? This is ridiculous.
No.
Get him out.
Mason Mount.
So,
Mel, what would you put Ndombele into the sort of 10 attacking role and another double pivot of Kante and Højbjerg?
Yeah, I'm not mad at that because I would have put Ndombele in more of the attacking position. So yeah.
So Mason out, Kante back in. So that's pretty much that's the midfield 3 there. Viewers, what's your view? What's your opinion? Mason Mount has been kicked out of the team by David. He's a Chelsea fan. He kicked him out for a Tottenham player. Chelsea fans, are you listening to this?
Yes.
Chelsea fan has kicked a Chelsea player out of a team for a Tottenham player.
A rival.
I'm sorry. He's got double. Kai Havertz is a flop apparently, and Mason Mount is goated right now apparently. However, he's played double the goal contributions, and he's got 1 more assist. That is it. I'm not having it. This is ridiculous. Nah.
Chelsea fans, get your super chats in and get Mason Mount back in his team and shut David up, please.
Who did Mason Mount replace?
Mason Mount was taken. So Mason Mount was taken out of the 10 role, and Ndombele was put in there. Double pivot is now going to be Højbjerg and Kante.
Anita,
I think if it's for Ndombele, then no one should really be complaining. I can't lie. Come on, man. Come on, Jem. Come on, don't be shamed.
Where was he? No, I'm not having this with this guy. Right? It's as bad as Man United. Fred. He can't play well this season. Like, look, Ndombele. He's like, you know what I mean? Like, leave it out. What?
You know what's so funny? Yeah, maybe it's because the way Ndombele plays, it confuses you. His quick feet, maybe it just does something to your brain. Your brain seems a bit foggy at the minute. Because the way that man plays, no one's chatting for him at number 10 at the moment. Nobody.
Where was he last season?
Yeah, non-existent, unfortunately. But this season, he's arrived.
How come this world-class player all of a sudden?
It's about this season, Jem, It's form this season. Oh, come on, man.
Fair enough.
That's where we're now. That's the midfield.
Based on last season, Frank Lampard would be coach, wouldn't he? Come on.
So this is the technique. So we haven't done the forward yet, ladies and gentlemen, or the 3 attacking players. But so far, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Tottenham and 4 Chelsea players in this combined 11 as it stands. We're going to move on to the strikers. I'm going to go to Anita first on this. I've got to go to Anita first on this. I put a base in of Ziyech, Kane, Son. It's not based on injuries. It's based on form this season. This would be the best front 3 that I could think of. Would you go with that, Neat, or would you change anything?
Ziyech, Kane, and Son.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I know what she's gonna do.
I mean,
I know what you're gonna do.
Are we doing it based on players that are gonna play or just in form?
Inform this season. If you could pick all fit, you could pick anyone you want for your best 11 between the 2 teams. It's easier that way.
I'm taking out Ziyech. I'm putting in Callum.
I knew it.
That's
I knew
a
it.
no
I was waiting
brainer.
for it.
Terry.
Now, Ziyech, who you putting in?
Callum.
Callum
It's a
Hudson.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm being dead ass serious. Like,
Terry,
Okay.
Terry, if you look in the midfield, that's not Kante there.
Oh, sorry.
do you think all black people look the same, Terry? Yeah, you think all black people look the same? Who you are?
In fairness, I did it with Højbjerg and Doherty earlier. So
Yeah, he did, to be fair.
You
You know what? When you put Doherty, I thought it was Dyer. That's so bad, didn't it?
I thought it was Dyer.
Do you know what? In fairness on that, we are cutting off their heads almost up to their eyes. And for some people, like it's
Like
just
Dyer and Doherty are the same there. Come on. I just thought it was a shadow. But ignore.
There you go. There we go. So I mean, Chelsea boys, would any of you take out Ziyech for Callum Hudson-Odoi this season?
I could see the argument for it. Definitely. I just think Ziyech hasn't been fit enough. Like when Callum's played, like pretty much every time he's been really good, except maybe the Leicester game, but everyone was bad in the Leicester game. So yeah, I can see Callum in there. I'm not going to argue.
Spurs supporters. We'll go back to that in a minute. Son and Harry Kane are in there. No one's really challenged that. Who would you put on the right-hand side of that attack?
Oh, it's not any of ours, so for me, like Anita said, Callum's played great when he has played. I like Ziyech, but I just think Callum has definitely shown his worth in this team. I just think it should be Callum on that right side rather than Ziyech. But I love Ziyech as well. I mean, I have nightmares of that goal, even though we beat them in the semi-final. That goal was beautiful, and just generally, he's a great player.
How about yourself, Mel?
I agree with Callum, actually. I don't think Ziyech has actually kind of had the chance, as David said, with fitness and that, to actually show what he is about. Callum, I've been impressed with. For when he has played, he looks really like assured on the pitch, a lot more assured than what my opinion I had of him before. So on that basis, I'd be happy with Hudson-Odoi.
So that team's been picked, ladies and gentlemen. The team is picked. Everybody's had their say. I mean, actually, Jen, we didn't go to you on that. Would that be your front three as well?
Yeah, there's no argument. I mean, if we're basing it on form, Harry Kane and Son have to play. They've been, for me, Spurs' best players by far. And then you look at Cho, and I know Anita's looking at me right now, and she's waiting because she thinks I'm going to play someone else. But no, I'm not a hater. I've liked Cho. I've always said that he's playing well this season.
One of the first couple episodes of the Chelsea show, you're like, "What has Che done to even warrant being in this team?"
That was then, and this is now. That was then, and this is now. And he's played well now.
To be fair, we haven't. You know what? Thomas Tuchel, the way he's been using him, I'm surprised I forgot to mention him. Jorginho could go in there. I'm just saying, Jorginho.
Don't you do this.
Jorginho. Hey, I'm sorry, Jorginho. In the past 2 games, he's probably been the best midfielder in the league.
No. And I think,
in that deep line role, you watch it tonight because you'll probably start next to Kante. You probably will start.
He'll probably get roasted by Son again, like he did last time, and they'll score because he can't chase anyone.
Son's not even world class. He's not even world class.
What? Son's not world class.
Nah, not yet.
You said this on Midnight Vibes, and I was dying.
Yeah, no. Okay, again.
Mel, she's about to go at you. Mel,
again.
Son's world class, right?
What's that? Sorry.
So David said Son's not world class.
I believe Son is world class, but the one thing he's missing is just that consistency. I'm going to be completely honest. I do think like a lot of Tottenham fans try to ignore the fact that Son is a purple patch player, if we're being honest. But
can I add to that?
Go on.
For me, Son's our only big game player. Kane doesn't perform in big games. So if we're going to say that about Son, we have a lot to say about Kane because Kane doesn't turn up. Son's the one that turns up against City. Son's the one that turns up in most of our big games against, like the Uniteds and stuff of this world. But Kane only turns up against Arsenal of the top 6. That's about it. So for me, if we're going to call Son a purple patch player, then Kane doesn't turn up in any big game.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Again,
I'm gonna lie, I'm a bit torn on that one because with Son, as I said, when I'm talking about the purple patch, the periods he disappears, I think is a lot more than when Kane drops off. Kane, I agree with you. Kane doesn't seem to turn up in the big games, which is a big issue. However, Kane's consistency along the season, and Kane has scored against every Premier League club. He has turned up against the big clubs. But Kane, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I do think Kane is a lot more consistent than Son, because we wouldn't even be sniffing top 4 if it weren't for Kane. And that's predominantly because of Kane, if we're being honest.
I just think if you look at when we've been in semi-finals or we've been in any sort of position where we needed Kane to turn up, he doesn't perform in many big games. Yes, he's scored against every big club, but as much as I love Kane, he's 100% world class. You can't argue it. I just think if we're arguing that Son's not world class, then we should be arguing situations where Kane doesn't turn up. But for me, Son, yes, he does have purple patches, and yes, I do worry. But I think that Son's 100% world class. If you're going to argue that, then you argue about everything that happens, because Kane doesn't turn up in most big games, and you need him to turn up when we have to take that final step. Kane doesn't tend to turn up. Not that he doesn't do well in the whole game as a whole. Yes, he's probably our best defender that game or something. But I'm just saying, in general, we have 2 world-class players, and that's probably about it, other than Lloris, obviously. And I think we should be honest. There are only 2 world-class players. And if everyone has mistakes...
You know what? Okay, cool. What about Timo Werner?
What, Timo Werner?
They can't agree, so Timo, Tammy, Giroud?
No, but just because they're not saying Harry Kane's world class doesn't mean Werner gets in the team.
No. Harry Kane is world class. That's what I'm trying to say. Harry Kane is world class, but Son is also world class.
No, he's not.
You've just done the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Yeah. You have basically you've dug into Harry Kane to prove he's world class. I don't get it.
No, I'm saying that they both have faults. If you're looking at Son has purple patches. Kane doesn't turn up in the big games. Doesn't mean they're both not world class.
I hear you. I was sitting there
can't say that about one and not the other. That's what I'm trying to say.
No trophies, eh?
I think that then opens up another conversation about what is your definition of world class. As Jem said, bringing the trophies into account. Are we doing it on ability and what they're capable of? Are we basing it off consistency? Are we basing it off big games? Everyone's got a different definition, so it's hard. But I'll never argue Kane being world class. Remember, Kane's proved himself year in, year out. He's done it a lot longer than Son. So again, I think it's just all about your definition of it. So
you're bang on with that. It's one of the conversations which, I'll be honest, I don't really get into much anymore. Everyone's version of world class is generally based on preference, and we all know in life, whatever subject matter you're talking about, whether it's music, football, partners, preference is just all 6 of us could have a different definition. So how the hell can it be debated? The debate needs to be let's define what it looks like, and then you fit. But then there's no debate. Once you define what it looks like, everybody fits in or they don't. And then it falls away. But no, I hear you. I agree, Mel, 100%. We've got some super chats here. They're not going to be able to all go up on the screen because some came in ages ago. The team is going to change somewhat when these super chats come out. The first one is Tanganga in. Somebody is paid to put Tanganga in over Thiago into the team. So Tanganga is going to go into the team over Thiago Silva.
How much is that?
Yeah, so Tanganga. So first of all, Tanganga is in. That is the first one. The second one, Mason Mount's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mason Mount is now in the team in the number 10 role, but collectively the audience has paid £25
over in Ndombele.
Yes, over Ndombele. So they have paid. So Mason Mount moved. I can't find Mount. Here he is. Mason Mount's in. Ndombele is out. But to get Mason Mount out of the team, it's going to cost over £25. However, there's been a £10 come in for Zuma. Zuma in, Kobe out. £10 is now the price on Zuma's head to remove him in relation to that. And though a Chelsea fan has done this, they paid £5 to add into the double pivot. I can't see his face. There it is, Jorginho. But they asked for Kante to come out. That's your fault. I'll blame you, mate.
You're an idiot.
This is mad. They've spoken. There's a few more here that I've got to do. Yo, this chat is to Brighton and Fulham and them, man. And my girl, I'll say, okay. Nobody is saying the girls look low key hang. Cool. Cheers. Where would that, mate? Thanks, bro. Wicked, bruv. Right, if I said the word right, on my day, we said fit. Do you know what I mean? Tick. When I was younger in London, we said tick. So the girls tick. No one really says that anymore. I thought it was quite a good one. Like tick. Tick. What's the other one? Another one everyone used to say was, you know, all kids. None of you said this. You used to call them soul. Somebody's soul, which meant sex on legs. So shit. But everyone used to say it. Like everyone. Just, oh, he's well soul. But like, what do you mean? Yeah, weird shit we used to say. Is there any more that have come through here? Hang on. Wow, Maria Williams, long-time viewer of the Football Terrace, £25. Get Undom back into the team.
I'm back, baby.
So that means Mason Mount is out. Look at that. Maria Williams is not having it. She is not having it whatsoever. Mount's out of the team. And where is my guy, Ndombele? That's him there. He's back in the team there. Yes. No mess. Someone here says Joe Hart in as goalkeeper. That's not going to happen. I didn't have a picture for him because I didn't think anyone would do that. Mason Mount says, David, I swear you disrespect me. He's getting me mad. I'm telling you, you're going to have to scrape up at Cobham Park. Scrap at Cobham Parking. I'm going to spark you out. Man's pretending he's Mason Mount, but Mason Mount is out of the team now. Ndombele is back in. We have a defensive partnership of Tanganga and Zuma. And there's another £3 just come in to keep Tanganga in the team. It's Christian. Oh, you guys will know who Christian is. Maybe I don't. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Tanganga's in now. He's got a £6 bounty on his head.
I know why he's doing this. He's trying to punish me. He doesn't like me. Christian, why are you doing this to me, mate?
Ndombele can come out the team for as little as £1 because his £25 bid only removed Mount, which means he's on zero balance. It is how the book works. It's all a good. Hang on a minute. Strip Bears come in now. Bring back Zuma.
He's already there.
Zuma. Strip Bears on it tonight.
He's already there.
Yeah, he's got more money on him.
Oh, that means Zuma now, has got a £36 bounty on his head. You can't touch Zuma for that at all. And here we go. £10 in here. Silva in. Tanganga out. The Tanganga's out the team. Man like Silva is back in again. I
think we should just leave it. Like, let's stop the count right now because I just got
28 minutes to go.
Right.
And look at this. Don't touch Hudson Odoi. He stays. That's £10 to stay in the team. And Silva is in with Silva's in with a £4 bounty on his head as it stands right now. £10 net.
Shouldn't this be like a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 situation? No?
What do you mean?
Like, shouldn't the formation be 3 at the back for both teams? Or am I spoiling the fun? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, are both playing with 3 centre backs at the minute?
Yeah, at the minute.
What, drop out?
I hope we don't play 3 at the back, but anyway.
I hope you guys do. Let's get some
Okay, I'm cool to look at that. So if we take it, we're going to put an extra centre back in. What are we taking out? A forward or a midfielder?
Drop out Højbjerg.
Yeah, you know, like.
Realistically, all he is there is to be angry. He's just Ori Romeu. Like,
literally. I mean, this just goes in Chelsea's favour. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the balance at the minute. It doesn't really sit well.
Yeah, I mean, so it comes out. So Ndombele can't be touched because Ndombele can be touched because he's got no bounty. Who can't come out? Oh wow. Hang on a sec. Timo Werner has just been voted in by Strip Bear. Timo Werner in, Harry Kane out. Tottenham fans.
No.
I'm here for it.
Like, you don't do that.
Harry Kane has been our best forward, our best midfielder, and our best defender.
To get the 3 at the back, he looks balanced now.
All you could ask for.
Anita don't want
I don't want to free at the back anymore. This is nice.
We've had another one says Ndombele flicks and tricks out of the team. So Ndombele is now out of the team again, but it's only
flicks for like tricks. More like dribbles through the pitch.
Flicks and tricks.
Anyway,
don't have to go at me. I'm not saying that. I'm just reading. I'm replying. And it's Mason Mount. Mason Mount is back. Mason Mount is back in the team. But
can we read Rebecca Williams, please?
Look at this. It's getting very Chelsea heavy now. I told you Chelsea fans were dominant.
We've got two players.
Harry Kane in.
Harry Kane in. This is what we need.
Oh, God.
Oh wow, there we go. It switched. The switch
So that's three at
flipped
the back.
again. He's back in the side.
So that 3 at the back, yeah.
So that's 3 at the back. What
It shouldn't be a question. It should be Kane and Son. That should be there regardless. There's no question.
I think Pulisic should be in there.
Kane has got 5.
Pulisic for who? Son.
Let's not joke around.
Not a chance.
If we move
somehow.
Pulisic in that position, he'll get injured somehow. Like, honestly.
Nah, facts.
Bruv.
Facts.
Yeah,
And
Pulisic-
so will Kane, and then we'll have no forwards. Ridiculous.
So weak. Like I don't know. Yeah, he's very that Pulisic very weak, isn't he? Like his body's
I
just
wouldn't
made.
be surprised if he pulls out in mid warm up or something. Oh. That's only
Out. Get him
$10
out.
though.
Get him out. Get him out. Get him out.
There we
I
go.
might put that map
You lot are lucky that he's not fit today because honestly, I would love him to. Just
Yeah, he
run
wouldn't do
around.
nothing like he did last
Oh,
time, yeah?
no, I'm so
Literally
worried.
like he did last time.
I'm so worried about your best left wing back. Honestly, I'd be so worried.
Yeah, but hang on, but he would, according to you, Eleanor, he wouldn't turn up anyway because it's a big game.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. You're not looking at it from a overall perspective. Overall,
wow.
doesn't turn up.
Havertz and Timo in. So Timo's now in. He had a £5 in his head. You don't need to super chat this strip there. You need to do the breakdown for me. In terms of who and what. Oh wow, we've had another one come in that says Havertz in out for 50. Jesus Christ,
That's my guy.
They're stepping up. They're stepping up for their team. I need to work out the maths on this.
That's
Harry Kane in, Mount out, but the £50 bid.
Get your money up, Paul.
You need to let me know, Strip Bear. You need to exactly let me know who you want coming out and the divide of money so I can set the book up right, so I can be fair. But right now, we'll go to this on the screen and we're going to take out little boy Mount. We're going to get Kai Havertz, if I can find him. There he is, skinny boy. And in he goes there to that 10 roll. Werner stays in, but Werner now, to get Timo Werner out for Harry Kane, it's £35 to get that done. That is where that one runs to. Because of money coming in and money going out. To get Kai Havertz out is going to cost £50 for Mason Mount. I don't know if any Chelsea fans going to bother with that because it's one of their boys in there. Look at that.
That's David's burner account.
Vicious. David's burner account doing that. Wow. Chelsea fans have spoken. I mean, would any of you actually pick Havertz over Mason Mount right now? Legit.
No.
You would?
100%. Only because I think Havertz needs a run of games. Mason Mount, let him rest for the rest of the season. I wouldn't mind that if I'm being honest with you. Bring him on he's a 60-minute player. Like you bring him on at 60 minutes to amp up the level of the team.
So you're not going on. You're not going on form then, yeah? Is that what you're saying? Because you went on form for Cho.
The form,
so
Chelsea's form is Mason Mount. No. But Jem, we've had this conversation several times. Lampard plays ball through Mason Mount. That just makes him informed because all the play goes through him. Doesn't mean he's a better player.
Well since Tuchel's come in. He's played well since Tuchel's come in.
I'm so sorry. The last match he had against Burnley, he was doing way too much.
I thought he was really good. I thought he
was good because he was doing way too much. You don't see him clashing with everybody because he wanted to be everywhere on the pitch, getting the ball all the time.
Did you not see the press conference? Literally, the reporter goes, "What, Mason Mount was man of the match last game?" And Tuchel was like, "Was he? What?" He literally went, "Yeah, Mason's got really good potential, really great potential."
Yeah,
it's just like stop forcing it on me, like stop it, please.
The commentary recently has made me sick.
It's ridiculous, man.
Do you know what? I think Mason Mount's a talented player, but that's about it. He's talented. He's no more than that. He's just
He works hard.
He's Scott McTominay level footballer. Like that's my view. Just in a more an attacking role.
I know you're taking the piss. Don't even try that. Don't even go there.
Scott McTominay's got 5 goals this year, bruv, as a double pivot DM.
Yeah, that's more than Mason.
Yeah.
For a PE teacher. So Strip Bear said she's put £10 onto Kai Havertz and 40 onto Werner. So to get Werner out of the team, it's gonna cost £40. Another 15 for Kane. and respect his name. It's world class. So 15's there on Kane. So that now means it's 25 to get Werner out of the team, 70 to get I can't read my own writing. It's 70 to get Havertz out of the team in relation to that.
The quick maths is actually not.
Do what you've got to do on that. Do what you've got to do to get him out there. 40 to get him out. There's someone that's got 40 on their name, and I can't remember who it was for.
I think it was Silva.
Kurt Zuma, probably.
I think it was Thiago Silva, one of them.
Yeah, I just can't, yeah. But it's Zuma. It's Zuma with the collective in relation to that. So Harry Kane, it's going to cost 25 to get him back in if you want it, or forever hold your peace. It's as simple and it's as straightforward as that. People, hit the like and share button on this stream as well. Mel, who worries you more if the lineup gets announced tonight? Havertz is starting in the 10 or Mount's in the 10? Which of the two worries you the most?
Ooh, I'm not going to lie, Mount. Yeah, I think Mount worries me more. I can't. Do you know what? I feel like it might be a bit disingenuous because I haven't really been watching Havertz like that. I haven't really been concentrating on him. But with Mount, it's the same thing I said about Hudson Odoi in terms of he looks really assured. He really looks like he can get those balls through. And the way our defense is going right now, yeah, I'm worried about Mount. It's Alonso I'm mainly worried about, but out of those two, Mount.
Alonso.
Yeah.
Hey, Alonso runs Tottenham, you know. Alonso has
It's normally one or the other. It's either Willian or Alonso. So
yeah, but now Willian's gone. It's Alonso.
So Willian's gone, so now it's Alonso. Yeah. We know who to worry about as Spurs fans, trust me.
When Spurs were at Wembley, Alonso had the keys to that place. Honestly, man, you walk on the pitch like, yeah, this is
so
me.
did Willian, though. The first game at Wembley,
Willian.
And Willian scored that free kick, and it was 2-0, and I wanted to die. I was there.
Yeah. Do you know what? I could
flag on my own.
I can almost sort of see like Alonso having a bit of a resurgence.
I can't hear anything.
We're getting a bit of feedback from someone's end. I know. Eleanor's
I can hear it, so it's not me.
But you're in your kitchen, aren't you?
Not me.
Me, I'm in my conservatory.
Oh, conservatory. That could be the issue because obviously conservatories echo. So when you speak,
but I can hear the echoing. I don't think it's from here because I muted earlier.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, StreamYard is. We've got new tech coming soon, ladies and gentlemen, with this brand new partnership that we're going to be announcing hopefully in the next few weeks. The new tech's amazing. These things don't happen. So it will be by StreamYard very, very soon, and we'll be the only people in the world using this technology because basically we've bought it. So other than that, I'll stop showing off now and hush my mat. Shane here says £5 more towards Harry Kane.
Still not getting Timo out.
And then there was another, they're teaming up here, and then Maria Williams has said another £10 towards Kane. So it's £10 to get Timo Werner out. Hashtag quick math. But we've had a madness here. £2 on this. Only a little one. It's only a tiddler. But Kepa's in. Kepa's in for Kepa's in.
Even I don't want to see that. Even I don't want to see that.
Yeah, Kepa is in. Hugo Lloris out of here. We've got to respect these super chats. That's the viewers' team as they pick it. But we like a little bit. We like a bit of team petty. Mel, what do you think the score is going to be tonight? All these other lovely people were on the preview last night. How do you think the game's going to go tonight?
I don't need karma to slap me in the face again. So 2-1 Chelsea.
Do you know what? This season, me and KJ have been talking about this a lot. This season is the first time in a while that sort of seen like people become reluctant to like back the team or throw salt at a rival this close to games because everyone's getting clipped up and put on the internet. Do you know what I mean? Like, but do you know what? I'd be proud of it. Like, do you know what it is, right? Everyone gets predictions wrong in football. It's just how it is. That makes sense. Like, 95% of what we predict never comes true. But yeah, I think. Well, look at this. Sorry, go on.
Oh, we got him back in.
That's it. Harry Kane is back. Harry Kane is back in the team.
Man, isn't he? What's wrong with him? Wait a minute.
He doesn't like Chelsea. I suppose that's what's wrong with him. Harry Kane's back in. Timo Werner is out of the team, and we have officially 10 minutes left on this stream. If you want to make a change. Get your super chats in. Can you say happy birthday to my see, you can't. I'm dyslexic. I keep telling people because I'm dyslexic, I have to be very carefully before I say them out loud twice. You're never gonna get me on that, brother. Nice try though. Thanks for the £2, brother. And nice try. Pretty good one though.
That was a good one.
But I'm too sharp for this, bruv. Do you know what I mean? The best one I ever got in Turkish. You seen Turkish's one where they got him to say ice, wallow, come.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely
I'm
brilliant.
done.
It's in like a cube of ice. I'm wallowing in self-pity. I was like, read it, and I'm like, that's a really good name because it was a hard one to see when you read it. Or it says it when you say it in one flow sentence of ice, wallow, come. It was brilliant. And he didn't bat an eyelid either. He just stayed normal the whole time. I'm a Man United fan, but I respect Kane. That's £5 more on Harry Kane.
Did you see that?
What was that? Sorry.
The chat that was before that one. It was bad. It was so bad.
Well, I can't see it. Someone put it up. I can't see it.
No, you don't know. We can't put that up. We can't put it up. It's about Marcus Alonso. You know what the rest of that is.
Okay. I know
All
what
right.
it says.
Yeah.
I know what it says. Fair enough. There's another £2 there that we're putting towards Harry Kane. That's from an Arsenal fan. Arsenal fan. That's £7.
Harry Kane is an Arsenal fan himself, so
That's probably Alex.
I'm not going through this. I go through this all the time. I'm not fighting it, so I can't be asked. But yeah, just stop with that nonsense, to be honest.
I mean, there is that picture of him.
Your manager is a Tottenham fan, so pipe down.
He came out in the press conferences and said that he only wanted to support a random London club, random. Random.
Oh, my manager's a Tottenham fan.
Oh, my friend an Arsenal fan.
Your manager a Chelsea fan,
isn't it? Your current manager, who's going to be the most successful thing since sliced bread.
Right, you want me to get started on my manager because I don't think you lot want that and the chat wants that. So
You need to respect your manager, man.
I want to have a lot to say about that one. No more Chelsea legends come manage my club. That's all.
You
I'm
love
gonna
him.
say. Get out my club and leave us alone.
I swear to him.
I'm not reading it out, but that's quite a good one as well. Vile. Nice try there, bro. Nice try. If you pay £100, I'll read whatever out you want me to. 100 quid and we'll do it. See, put your money where your mouth is, mister. Go on and I'll do it. You know what I mean? Simple as that. I don't know what some of these comments are too. Oh, look at this. That was a nice one for Anita there from Tony. About 5 or 6 marriage proposals for Mel as well during this, and quite a few lovely things about Eleanor as well. The simping ain't easy, baby. Simping ain't easy. Everywhere they are.
Me a pineapple.
Another £2 on Kane. £9 to get Kane out. Chelsea fans have gone quiet on that one now. They know, but they've done their bit. They really have. There's 7 minutes to go on this stream. Make sure you're all tuning into that Liverpool show straight after this, hosted by a man like Callum from the Coppish, who's going to be on. It's going to be such a great show. They're talking about the title race being over. Jurgen Klopp making mistakes.
He says that. They're talking about title race being over.
Hey, Terry, do you see that Spanish Andre Gomez? That Spanish Andre Gomez there. Ooh, I could do 5-yard passes. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
I think he looks a bit like Jorginho, to be honest, with his short passing, same sort of thing, isn't it? Crap.
Comment here from Daniel says Mel and Eleanor are actually Spurs fans I like.
Facts.
Well, I like Mel, but I don't know about Eleanor. Yeah, cool.
He's getting fed up with me, seeing too much of me now.
I'm so dead. Listen, Mel was like the first Tottenham fan I ever met and liked. I said, wow, this girl's actually sick. Listen, the rest of you fuck up.
Never failed to remind me.
Never forget.
Well, I got introduced to Mel, actually. My dad's a weirdo, right? He's sort of like, oh, you should get... Like, cause you could.
I love your dad, Terry.
He's nuts.
My stuff all the time.
He does. He'll comment, and he might even send a DM. But it's like he's old, so he just doesn't understand. I said, "Dad, you shouldn't be sliding into anyone's DMs." He's like, "What does that mean?" He's too old. But yeah, he is. He goes, "Oh, you should get this girl Mel on your show. She's really good. Talks great about Tottenham." He did the same thing. Eleanor. He rang me actually this morning. He goes, "Oh, did Eleanor do a show last night?" I said, "Yeah." He went, "Oh, how'd it go?" I'm like, "All right, Dad, calm down." He does say one thing. He goes, "But they all use words I don't understand." And I watch him. He goes, "It's all very street. I don't get it." And I'm like, "It's all right, Dad. You're not the demographic, bruv. You're not the
Terry,
demographic."
don't bring up that super chat. Do not bring up that super chat.
Bring it up. He's been hating on me for months. For months. Get a life.
Listen, Jay, we all know, bruv. Jay, we all know for a fact. We all know for a fact, right? if Anita DM'd you and said you fancy going for a drink, COVID or no COVID, you'd be there like a rat up a drain pipe, bruv. You know that.
Terry, he's been on me for months. Months. Him and Ndombele season. And then when I come into the chat and Ndombele season's like, hi, Anita. No, suck your mum, mate.
It's Ndombele said, I'm surprised he's not here. He's probably elsewhere.
He would have put Ndombele will be sitting there comfy.
On that show and you coward. So this man doesn't think I've got the confidence to go on a show that's run on my chat. What are you talking about, bruv? I'm too scared to say shit about
the other guy.
Oh, well, no, his comment came before him. No, his comment came before him. So maybe he's talking about me. I don't know. Terry's dad is a freak. Fair enough.
I mean, clearly being a sugar daddy runs in the family.
He's just a 65.
Don't read the other one, man. Don't read the other one.
I ain't even going to repeat what David said, but I heard you.
Geez. Listen, again, you know what? Alpha still, you can't help me with nonsense comments about my dad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. He's probably in his... oh no, you talk about Anita, the one who abused Anita. He's probably in his basement with cookie crumble in his belly. Yeah, probably how it is. As here says, Anita will bite your head off, gentlemen. Proceed with.
I'm a monster. I'm not a monster. I'll bite his head off there. I'm not a monster.
There we go. Listen, everyone who's tuned in this evening, massive thank you. There's a nice comment here, and it says Eleanor cute. That's
She's
nice.
such a cutie. Look at her. Oh,
this comment actually made me laugh. It says I actually like water buffaloes. David Attenborough fan in the house. He actually quite likes water buffaloes. There we go. Listen, everyone who's tuned in, a massive thank you to you. That Liverpool show about to start on the Football Terrace, and then live at full time after Tottenham versus Chelsea. Make sure you're here. You know we're going to go live. It's going to be epic. And then just at the end, we get a Kepa stays in. Kepa has stayed in, by the way, either without it.
Let's see the team.
The final team. This is how it looks. Let me zoom in a little bit closer.
I can't believe this.
That's the final team. As you voted for it, as we go into the final little part of the show. If anyone wants to make a change, do it now or forever hold your peace. Havertz in there, Kane in there. I mean, there's no real shockers in that. Like, no weird...
Jorginho. What is Jorginho doing in there? Get him out. Play me now. Someone get him out.
Jorginho might be man of the match, though.
Little super chat there. A little super chat for El there. That's all done. Oh, look, here we go. Liverpool fan here. It says 2 small clubs. They spent more time talking about Liverpool than their London derby.
No, we don't, mate. We're talking about... No one's talking about it.
That's cool. So... That's cool. Have a conversation about your Spanish Andre Gomez then. That's cool.
Make sure
David says these things because he doesn't have Twitter and then no one can come through.
Yeah, and we get bullied.
If anybody wants David's mobile phone number, I'll gladly give it out. No problem. Just have his phone number. I also know exactly where he lives in the city. Oh, hang on. Oh, no! Strip bear.
She was waiting for it.
She's waiting for
She was waiting for it.
Mo Werner in. Oh, no.
Strip bear is a G.
Harry Kane.
This is a travesty. This is ridiculous.
This is beautiful. This is looking even better.
Werner. Can you believe it? Can
2 players
believe it? I'm actually in shock. The Liverpool show is actually going to be late because I haven't sent the code through to Callum's. We can't log in. I just remembered. Hang on a sec. Let me send this through to him now. I think it's just past the 15-minute mark as well, so you're gonna have to probably send me another code. We'll stay live until that one's ready. But that's it. Timo Werner is in the team there. Sorry, peeps, if anyone's got their dinner or anything waiting.
Also, what's Jose Mourinho doing there? Are you supposed to debate the managers?
No, I just put all the images in.
We're not doing that. We're
You're
not
shameless if you're going to fight for Tuchel this early on. You're shameless if you do that.
What do you mean I'm shameless? I'm sorry. My German manager is...
Oh, David, no.
How much of a crush he's got on this manager.
Hey, was he successful at PSG? Yes. Was he...
Oh, no, Maria.
Boom! Came back in.
Maria, we really can.
With the 50p, that big 50p. Oh, that's coming clutch.
That's gonna come in clutch in the end, you know.
There we go. It's absolutely been done there. Listen, you can't right now. You can't.
I will.
Can't put Tuchel above Joseph for anything.
No, I will. I'm sorry.
David,
Jose,
just stop
no. Accept it. Jose is a cup manager now, okay? That's what he is. He's not winning no league or anything.
David, don't disrespect.
He's a cup manager. I'm talking about as of today. Who would I rather have as my manager?
You know the way I'm just saying it quietly is quite funny.
I'm going Tuchel. I'm sorry. Tuchel he was sick at PSG, right? I don't care what anyone says. This guy won every single trophy he could, except the Champions League, where he got to the final.
In the French league.
So he still won.
French league. Not hard. I could do that.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't do that.
There's a question here for you, David. Are you? Is that? I
have no idea what that means.
I think that's South African.
Yeah, I'm not from South Africa.
That's South African.
I've been South Africa. It's a lovely place. It's a very lovely place.
I've Google searched it here. It means today 10 million Shona people live around the world. The vast majority live in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
But they can be located in South Africa, Botswana, Zambia, and Mozambique. There we go. We learned something.
Another super chat, by the way.
Hang on.
Maria.
Strick Bear has put Timo Werner in. Oh, but then Maria Williams has come back and gone, no, it's Kane in.
It's been between them two, isn't it? Really, Maria.
And we had another super chat literally at the death come in here. Look at the girl in the middle is your name now, Mel. The girl in the middle, you're cute. That is from Man
I'm not a girl, mate. I've got hair.
I'm done.
Look at that. That's all done. Harry Kane's in. That's all done and dusted with. Harry Kane makes the team. It's signed. It's sealed. I'm
actually being serious. Would any of you take Mourinho as a manager right now over Tuchel?
David, let it go.
I want to know the answer to that. Can you actually answer it?
I actually wouldn't know the answer to this question because I'm taking Tuchel right now, 100%.
Oh no! Strip Bear's come back again and said no. It's Timo. They are fighting.
It's too late.
It's too late. I can't. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out Son.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I can't disrespect the super chat. I can't disrespect the super chat anymore. Kane out. No, see, Kane's been kicked. I can't. I'm sorry, Maria Williams. I love you. Your support is amazing. But I'm going to put Son back in now because that's someone paying to get Kane out. I've got to respect it. Timo Werner is in. It's not working. See, I can't start because the bloody stream ain't working for these guys. I'm going to end when it does. Hang on, I need to say try it again. Try it again. It's because it's been past 15 minutes. This is my fault for not being on top of things. Wow. That's it. The team is secured. The team is done. There we go. Listen, everyone who's tuned in today, a massive thank you to each and every single one of you. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye. I don't want to take any more money. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all again very, very soon. Peace.